With the Department of National Defense, or DND, having finalized its order for 2 new frigates for the Philippine Navy, a major milestone has been reached in the country's ongoing naval modernization. These new warships will significantly enhance the Navy's surface combat capabilities. However, beyond this important development, attention is now turning toward the next major surface combatant project planned for the Philippine Navy. This upcoming project is part of Horizon 3 under the revised Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Program, also known as the RAFPMP. Within this phase, the Philippine Navy has formally raised a requirement for 2 new corvettes. Compared to the recently contracted frigates, the budget allocated for this corvette program is considerably smaller, creating important questions about design choices, equipment levels, and long-term strategy. According to analysis by Max Defense Philippines, one possible direction is that this project could become a follow-on order for additional Jose Rizal-class ships. In this scenario, the vessels would once again be built under the concept of fitted for but not with, often abbreviated as FFBNW. This means the ships would be structurally prepared to receive advanced systems such as vertical launch systems, towed array sonar, and close-in weapons systems, but these subsystems would not be installed immediately upon delivery. However, recent changes in the Philippines' defense procurement policies may alter this original approach. The DND and the Philippine Navy are now increasingly open to maximizing the use of long-term financing options. This shift allows for more capable platforms to be acquired up front rather than spreading critical combat systems across multiple future upgrades. Max Defense Philippines believes there are 3 potential scenarios that the Philippine Navy may consider moving forward. The first scenario is to continue with the original plan of acquiring 2 corvettes, but this time with the ships being fully equipped from the start. Under this option, the corvettes would be delivered with vertical launch systems, close-in weapons systems, and towed array sonar already installed. In addition, they would feature improved electronic warfare systems and sufficient stocks of spare munitions. This approach would mirror the recent frigate contract, where key combat systems were procured together with the ships, ensuring immediate operational readiness. The second scenario involves increasing the number of corvettes to be acquired. Instead of 2 units, the Philippine Navy could opt for 3 or even 4 ships. These vessels could be based on the Jose Rizal class design or potentially on a smaller platform such as the HDC 2000 Corvette design previously offered by HD Hyundai Heavy Industries to Malaysia. As with the first scenario, these ships would likely be fully equipped rather than delivered under an FFBNW configuration. The third and most ambitious scenario is for the Philippine Navy to reevaluate its requirements entirely and pursue the acquisition of another batch of 2 frigates. These future frigates would be larger and more capable than both the existing Jose Rizal class and the newly ordered frigates. By this stage, the Navy would have accumulated sufficient experience operating modern surface combatants, making it ready to step up to more advanced platforms with greater combat power. If this option is chosen, the acquisition would almost certainly rely on long-term financing. This opens the door for suppliers from countries beyond South Korea, although HD Hyundai Heavy Industries would remain a top contender due to its strong track record. Other potential partners include the United Kingdom with Babcock's Arrowhead 140 design, Japan with Mitsubishi's improved Mogami, and France with Naval Group's FDI frigate. HD Hyundai's own HDF 4000 frigate would also be a strong candidate in such a competition.
Among these options, Japan may hold a strategic advantage. Aside from South Korea, the Philippines is actively seeking to diversify its sources of weapons and defense technology, and its defense relationship with Japan has become significantly more advanced than its ties with South Korea in certain areas. The improved Mogami class is expected to enter service with both the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force and the Royal Australian Navy, two of the Philippines' closest naval partners outside the United States. Operating a common or similar platform would greatly enhance interoperability, simplify logistics, and improve coordination during joint and combined naval operations. Such alignment would strengthen regional security cooperation and allow the Philippine Navy to operate more seamlessly with its allies and partners. At the same time, cooperation with Japan could help reduce the Philippines' over-reliance on South Korean naval technology and products. Nevertheless, it is important to acknowledge that HD Hyundai Heavy Industries remains extremely difficult to outperform. Its substantial investments in Philippine shipbuilding and maintenance facilities, its fast construction timelines, and its highly competitive pricing give it a significant edge over most competitors. In the near future, we will likely see announcements related to additional surface combatants for the Philippine Navy. However, these developments are not expected to happen soon, as the Navy's current priority is the introduction and operationalization of its upcoming frigates. Still, there's reason to hope that these plans can eventually move forward, strengthening the Philippine Navy's ability to protect national interests and maintain maritime security in an increasingly complex regional environment.